Hello again and welcome to the next video for Amazon Selling Hustle. In this video, we are going to go over listing description, HTML, frequently asked questions, and testimonials. Alright guys, Amazon accepts basic HTML, but they've made their description area really basic. It only takes a limited amount of characters now. It used to take a lot. Before, you used to be able to put in a lot of information. Now they've moved that to a different area of Amazon registry. So once you're an Amazon registered brand, you can then expand on it. But for now, if you're not, you can only really do basic HTML. So where is the product description located on an Amazon listing? So you got title, you got bullet points, and then as you go down, just past these products, in the obscure, here is product description. So as you can see, this one has the picture, it got a lot of information, and you can load it up with like full-on posters and workouts and everything. But you fortunately have to be brand registered to do that. Now, for ones that aren't, let's take a look at this guy. This guy probably actually is as well. We should probably take a look at someone's cheaper one. Where was that cheap blue one? This guy right here, Everlast. Let's see if Everlast has... There we go. So product description. His product description is all of 2 sentences with a bold safety warning. So he decided to put his safety warning in there. So for this purpose, and for new sellers, for those who are creating, their first Amazon listing, keep it simple. This reflects like 5% of anything. A lot of people don't even read this area. They don't even get there. So you don't really have to spend a lot of time on this, but I'm going to show you 3 strategies I use. Amazon, again, go read their terms of service. They don't necessarily want you to put product testimonial on there. Frequently asked questions is fine. Bullet points, more bullet points is fine. Personally, I put a product testimony in there, and I do it with the same intention as I do my guarantee. I do it in the beginning to get traction, because I don't have any testimonials. So let's show you what I do. So first thing I do is I'll go to a great listing. I'll go to their reviews, and I'm going to give this guy cred. I'm going to give this guy a little bit of credit. And how I do that is I go to his reviews, and then there's his reviews, and I go to his 5-star reviews. I want to see his best review. And you can then sort by like people who liked it. This one here is a verified review. It's really long. That's too long. You can only fit like, I think it's 2,000 characters. Maybe not even that much. So I love this company. Here we go. So I'm just going to take this listing right here as a verified review. 20 people found this helpful. How about this one? Actually, this one, I like this one. 43 people found this helpful. So I'm going to copy that. So now, remember that the Amazon description takes basic HTML. Very basic HTML. I have, in the resources section, included a free editor that I found online. That's what I use to edit my HTML. I'm not an HTML guy. I don't write code or anything like that. So this is called html-online.com. And it just has a simple free editor that anyone can use. On one side, you just paste in what you want. On this side, clean it up. Clean it up. We can't even have like these dashes and stuff. So now you got to clean up your listing here. Okay. We'll try to clean this again. Okay, you may end up having to type it in there yourself, the actual sentence. But you don't want all this random stuff here. That looks good. That looks fine. This all looks fine. Okay. You can type in the word testimonial. Testimonial. There we go. We're going to bold the word testimonial. And we are going to italicize. Let's go. I wonder if I can even fit all this. We'll just keep it all together. And then we'll go like this. We'll throw quotes. I don't know if I can. Sometimes it doesn't even let you do that. Using, oops, home, we'll throw a quote, open quote, end quote. You can try to do italics for this purpose. Italics, there we go. And then we are going to give creds. The way I give creds is I just use this guy's brand as the person who wrote the review. You can use the name of the person too, Christy. You can go Christy on June 9th, 2015. Well, we don't want to go that far back. You can even use a 2018. But she's in here. Where'd she go? Right there. So Harold Patterson on 2016. Harold Patterson on 2016. And then I'm going to go, the name of the brand was Dynapro. Harold Patterson on 2016 Dynapro. So we'll go back to our thing. We'll go Harold Patterson. Chooser16 Dynapro. There's your creds. And now that's it. That's my listing. I'm just going to copy it to make sure that I have a copy so nothing goes wrong. But I actually want the word testimony to be bold. I'm going to clean this up one more time. Should work. If it doesn't work, I always have to play with it. Sometimes I just have to retype it all out and then refresh it. I only have one bold and the rest is italicized. I might take this off. And I might bold this and home bold and no italics. So let's do that. Okay, now we'll go to our edit page for our listing. In product description, where your bullet points are, you're just going to paste it in there. You're going to paste in the other side. So you're actually going to copy this side, which is your HTML converted version, and you're going to paste it in there. And hopefully it works. If it doesn't work, you have to play with it. Sometimes when I see this close/em, that might tell me it might not work. So I may have to edit it. I may have to take off the italicize. Let me save and close. See if it works. And ta-da, it worked. Yay! So now my listing is going to show a bold. It's going to give me one testimonial. And it's a created testimonial. It's not real. But people may perceive it as real, and that's all I want for the beginning. If Amazon sends me a message that you can't have fake testimonials, it's not really fake. It's Dynapro's testimonial. It's not my testimonial, but I get it. I will remove it and fix that. Then, but I remove it right away. I remove it after my first 5 reviews. I go after that. I'll show you what I go into next. So my second strategy I go into is a frequently asked questions, because once I get sales, now my goal is to eliminate returns. And often returns happen because people don't know how to use their product. Now in this case, an exercise ball, people are not going to return it unless it has a defect or what they perceive as a defect. So if they perceive it as a defect and it's not really a defect, you have to let them know in your frequently asked questions. So what may they perceive as a defect with these balls? Well, let's go to the 1-star reviews. Actually, excuse me. Why am I going here? Let's go to the main product again for this guy. We'll go back to his main product. Go back to his main listing. Okay, here we go. And there's this question right here, 108 answered questions. So you could go through this list and see if there's any repetitive questions. Again, you can only get 1, maybe 2 questions from here. I would just get two really basic ones. A size question is a really good one. I'm 5'6" and a bit overweight for my size. I have the 65 centimeter ball, and since I don't sit on it as much, it's perfect for me. I would think either a 55 centimeter or a 65 centimeter will work for you. So, and that was on a question, I'm 5'1", what would be a good size for me? Okay, so frequently asked questions, a sizing chart would be a perfect thing to put in there instead of or after you do your testimonial. The second one thing for weight, so sizing chart, a weight chart may be two important things to put in there. And then you can go bold sizing chart, bold weight chart. Again, and then you just go frequently asked questions. You know, the ball, you can put in like the ball is tested up to 2,000 pounds or tested up to 1,000 pounds, whatever the case may be, or whatever it is for your product. And you'll answer it using information about your product. So you take a couple great questions that people have, you put them there, you do some HTML to bold those questions, and then the answer, you just put it in normal text. Really simple, really easy to do. But a very, very effective way of, again, eliminating some of the returns, because again, with that product, maybe people might buy the wrong size. So you'll talk about sizing and all that type of stuff. And that always leads to make sure that you redo your owner's manual, your instruction booklet, your e-booklet. Let it explain all that information so people, it answers all the concerns that people may have. And I always spend time reading these questions and studying my product because it's the greatest resource. All the questions are asked by the community on Amazon. And these are asked by just people who are searching for products. They're really sincere. I'm 6'6", 250. Does a 65 centimeter going to hold my weight and weight? So he wants to lift on it. And, you know, so that's a great, you know, if that's a common asked question, like if you're going through them and, okay, you write down, oh, this one has a check. So this one has 2, then 3, 4, 5, this guy wins, right? That one's going on there because you know majority of your customers are going to have that question too. All right, guys, that's really it. Oh, wait, we have one more strategy. Yes, we do. More bullet points. So eventually, once I am done my frequently asked questions and my manual is done, I'll remove that and I'll add in more bullet points if I need. The bullet points, again, for this product could be just the sizing chart, all that type of stuff. Again, it's a really, I think it's a waste of space unless you're, unless you are on an Amazon selling registry. So you have trademark and you're on the registry and you can do the better version. With the photos and everything, and you can go gung-ho like that. But if you're still doing the basic stuff, you know you can spend time here, but don't worry about it if you don't really have much to put there. It's not a big deal. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video.